Hey, what up, YouTubers? For $4.99, you can get a personalized badge to put on your comment. That'll be dope, right? You know what I'm saying? So bring a little emoji game. At $9.99, you become an official channel member. I'll shout you out. I'll shout you out. And guess what I'm gonna do? Each person, no matter if you spend $4.99 or $9.99, I'm gonna send you a personalized video to thank you for becoming a member of my YouTube channel and being with me as I grow. Come on, man. Join your boy, man. Help me out. Help me out, dog. Hey, what up, y'all? This your boy David Lucas, man. And got a video of my girl Candace Owens going in on a chick from BLM. You know, she made her cry. She made her have a breakdown. And of course, the girl was trying to, you know, play Karen in the situation and act like she was so distraught and hurt. Like, how are you so hurt in a $6.5 million mansion? You just got called out on your BS and now you want to play hurt. So Candace Owens reveals how she brought BLM founder to tears with a polite request for a comment. How would a comment bring you to tears unless you have a guilty conscience? So let's see. Black Lives Matter co-founder Patrisse Cullors has a real estate portfolio. We know she has a real estate portfolio, $1 million real estate portfolio. So basically she went on a California home buying spree last year and it raised questions. And of course, nobody was questioning her. I mean, I was. She accused the Daily Wire's Candace Owens of harassing her and putting her family in danger in a tearful Instagram post. But Owens on Saturday released video of her May 7th visit to Cullors' home, and it's hard to see what the fuss was about. So the video basically begins, hello. That's how Candace Owens started. She said, hello. She was talking to a guard from outside a gate in front of Cullors' home. So you have a guard, you have a security guard in front of your house that you bought with BLM money, but Candace Owens put your family at risk and you feel threatened with a security guard? Oh, okay. I was just looking to speak. So Candace Owens continues, I was just looking to speak to whomever was at this property because it's listed as a Black Lives Matter property. Sir, hello. We're not trying to harass you. We'll gladly leave. We're just wondering if we can speak to anybody. Whatever the guard said in reply is inaudible, but Owens ends the exchange on a pleasant note. Thank you, sir, she says. Have a great day. And here's a tweet from Candace Owens. Breaking. I am pre-releasing the footage of me showing up at one of the Black Lives Matter founders, Patrisse Cullors' multiple mansions. Remember, she fake cried and said I harassed her. I kindly spoke to a white security guard who remained silent through a gate. So it's so crazy. She wants to turn people against white people, or she wants to make people feel threatened by white people, but she hires a white security guard to entrust her security with. Make it make sense to me, man. You're scared of white people, or not necessarily. You're terrified of white people. They're the reason that we can't, you know, succeed in life. They're the reason that we can't get ahead. They're the only ones killing us. But yet you trusted a white security guard with your security for you and your family. All right, let's watch this video. Look at it.
This morning, I woke up to Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was demanding that I come outside.
Hello. I was just looking to speak to whoever is at this property because it's listed as the Black Lives Matter property. Sir? Hello?
The fact that she's came outside my house and demanded things harassed is unacceptable.
We're not.
That behavior is unacceptable.
I'm trying to harass you.
Candace Owens even said, I'm not trying to harass you. Play the video.
You will gladly leave. We're just wondering if we can speak to anybody.
Y'all, I really need my family to be safe. I need to be safe. I need my child to be safe. And this, what happened this morning is not safety.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Bro, I feel like I'm watching an episode of the Looney Tunes with damn. She wants her family to feel safe. This is not safe. That somebody called you out. It's not safe because somebody called you out on your BS. But don't forget, you're terrified of white people, but you got a white security guard. You got a gate. You got an intercom system. How do you... Most of us don't have those layers of protection. And you also said earlier this year that you bought this house as a creative space for black people. So why should us black people not be able to show up and use that creative space? I want to throw a pool party at your house. How about that? You're 18 minutes away from where I live, Miss Colors. I wonder if I go approach this house, how will I be accepted? I mean, you were terrified of Candace Owens, but maybe if David Lucas, and maybe I'll bring my camera crew. I'll bring my guy who films my stuff, and we'll go over to the Black Lives Matter mansion and see if we can come in to utilize this creative space that you said was the reason you purchased this $6+ million house for us to use. I would really like my kids to go in your swimming pool. I have a swimming pool in my apartment, but it's a community pool. I want to go to a private pool and allow my kids to swim there. I want to grill at your house. I want to sleep on those Black Lives Matter sheets. I want to see if that thread count is really soft. So Owens, of course, because a lot of people only like to show one side of the debacle, she posted her side of the exchange where we can see that Candace Owens came, said, "I'm not trying to harass you. I just want to see who lives here. This house was listed as the house for the Black Lives Matter people, and we can leave." And she left. So she posted that to show that she was not harassing anybody. She was definitely not demanding, like Ms. Color said. There was nobody demanding you come outside. Nobody was threatening you. There was nobody outside of your house with tiki torches. There was nobody outside of your house with guns. It looked like it might have just been Candace Owens, whoever was recording her, and maybe one or two other people. I'm glad Candace Owens released this footage because that's what that organization does. They play on people's emotions, and I'll be glad when people that support Black Lives Matter don't incorporate it, wake up. It's a play on emotions, and they use this sadness to try to gain respect and to gain more money. I feel threatened, so I need you guys to give me an extra $2 million so that I can keep my family safe. I want to keep them safe. I'm so glad Candace Owens released this footage. I'm sure you got cameras, Miss Colors. I'm sure you got security. If you got an intercom and a security guard, I'm sure you got cameras outside of your lavish mansion. So why don't you release that security footage? Let us see what really, if you say she harassed us, show us her harassing you. And how do you harass somebody behind a brick wall? How do you harass somebody behind a property with a gate? You never made physical contact with Candace Owens. So how is it possible that she harassed you? I could see if she was in your face. Like, hey, what's happening? But there were multiple barriers. There was your initial security barrier that she couldn't get across. And then there's your door barrier. And why do you feel like you need to live behind a barrier? I don't know. But I'm definitely glad Miss Candace Owens released this footage, because that's what we need to see. We need to see the truth. And we know we're not going to get it from that. So last year, Colors purchased 4 houses in California. She has one over there in Studio City, and she has one in Topanga Canyons. That's the one that Candace Owens visited. She said she made that money. Peep this out, y'all. Miss Colors said that she made that money from being a college professor, TV producer, and author of 2 books. She said she bought them to take care of members of her family and has denied using BLM proceeds to buy the homes. So, taxes on a $6 million property, multiple $1 million properties, you're probably looking at $1 million in taxes. College professor, a good college professor, they may have written a book or two, makes what, $300,000, $400,000 a year? Are you actively still teaching college? So the house that they actually bought on Laurel Canyon, which is in Studio City, was used by Colors on special occasions, including parties to celebrate President Biden's inauguration and her son's birthday. Colors, who resigned as BLM executive director a year ago, was later billed for the use of the home, according to Black Lives Matter. It's easy to be billed for the use of the home when you write the check to yourself. I'll go buy a property. I'll use it. But you put it under a business. So I'll buy a property under a business. I maintain that property. So I just write a check. I write a personal check. I write my own personal check back to my business. Good move. Oh my God. This is... Colors also acknowledged in an Associated Press interview that she should never have used the compound in that way. So the house is so big that they consider it a compound. And this is a direct quote from Miss Colors. I look back at that and think, that probably wasn't the best idea. Candace Owens, continue to do your work, shawty. Expose these BLM people for the losers that they are. If you purchase a house, if you purchase a mansion that is a creative space for Black people or people of color or whoever you fight for at this point, I don't really know, but I feel like those people should be allowed to use it. If you have a multi-million-dollar mansion with multiple rooms that you say belongs to the corporation, if nobody's staying there, allow these homeless kids to live there. You can put bunk beds. You can put 2 in my room, and I don't live in a mansion. I live in a regular apartment, semi-regular apartment. I'm doing decent in life. But I live in a semi-regular apartment. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had a house. But I live... Yeah, I'm in West Hollywood, I'm in WeHo. But in my room, you could probably fit 2, cram it, maybe 3 bunk beds. So you could put 2 bunk beds in each of those rooms. Say you got, I forget the dimensions of the house, but I'm sure there's enough space. You could put, 7 bedrooms, 2 bunk beds in each room. That's 28 people that you're helping. I'm sure y'all got enough money to feed these people, give them different activities, allocate different resources to them, and help just make it a whole program. 28 people at a time is a big change. Give them 6 months. 6 months, after that 6 months, if you ain't got your stuff together, you got to get out. We've gave you 6 months of free housing, clothing vouchers, food vouchers, whatever type of vouchers they can give them. You give them that and help them get a jump start. You say it's a creative space. Like when you move to LA chasing a dream, sometimes you need an extra boost. Why not help him out? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just a comedian, dog. But anyway, man, y'all let me think. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think Candace Owens was right for releasing that footage. You should. Sometimes you got to have your own back, and I'm glad you had it on video. You were not harassing that lady. You were very respectful, and you left. I'm pulling up next, and I'll videotape it and release it on YouTube. Why not? All right, y'all let me know y'all thoughts. What y'all think about this, man? Y'all tired of Black Lives Matter shamming people? All right, man. Holla at your boy.